Sanibonani, ninjani? Igama nguThandeka Okabekwa ovela kwiKabekwa Mombo Publications. Namhlanje-ke size nomsebenzi wokuhluza isahluko sesithathu. So sizobe sihluza elokufa alitsheli, indaba le ebhalwe nguMandla Ndlovu. Namhlanje-ke sizobheka kakhulukazi izigameko nabalingiswa ngaphansi kwesahluko sesithathu. Bese sibheka-ke abalingiswa abalandelayo. Ukhethiwe, uVela, uSkhulu. Yibo-ke abalingiswa esizokhuluma ngabo kulo msebenzi wanamuhla. Uma ufuna ukuzitholela-ke incwadi ezokusiza ngawonke lama-analysis, ungazitholela naziya izinsiza zemibhalo ziyatholakala ku-www.kabekwamombo.co.za noma usithumele i-email ku-publications@kabekwamombo.co.za. Ningakhohlwa-ke ukusubscribe-a imisebenzi yethu. Nansi ihandle yethu. Uma ngabe ninikeza abangani benu nabantu enicabanga ukuthi they will benefit from these lessons. So here is our YouTube handle. Please share it with everyone that you think this may benefit them. Yibo-ke laba abalingiswa esibathola esahlukeni sesithathu. Siqala ngoVela, njengoba simbona laphaya uVela, siphinde sibone the actual illustration ekhombisa-ke what transpires or what happens kulesi sahluko. Ngaphandle-ke kukaVela sizophinda sizwe ngomlingiswa onguMbali. uMbali-ke intombazanyana encane eneminyaka eyisishiyagalombili. This is an 8-year-old little girl okuyindodakazi kaKhethiwe. Bese kuba uThabo, uyindodana kaKhethiwe naye. We're gonna get to hear about uThabo as well. Bese sithola-ke abafana basesitolo. These are the boys that hangs out at the shop or at the spaza shop or at the shop. And then kube khona uBhiza. Siphinde sikhulume ngoBhiza. Naye futhi uyavela kakhulu kulesi sahluko sesithathu. Bese-ke sigcina ngokukhuluma ngoSkhulu. uSkhulu esizophinda sizwe ngaye futhi naye kuso lesi sahluko sesithathu. Ikhumbule-ke bafundi ukuthi asiqali phansi bese siyayixoxa indaba kabusha noma siyifunde kabusha sichaze isahluko nesahluko. Kodwa esikwenzayo ukuthi sibheke izindikimba, sibheke nezigameko ezisuke zibalulekile ezithinta labo balingiswa. Just to remind you guys that we are not retelling the story, but instead, or maybe summarizing the story, but instead we just look at the themes from the different incidents that occurs within the chapter. And then we ask questions, we probe, some questions, and we give you some of the answers. But we will be elaborating as we do so that we can, help jolt, some memories of the stories, so that you can also be able to, you just make up your own notes for when you revise or for when you prepare for your exams or even your any form of assessments. So namhlanje-ke kulesi slide sizobheka ukuqhubeka kwendikimba yodlame nokuziphindiselela. So on the slide, our focus is the continuation of the theme yodlame. Konje, what did you say udlame is? Yes, udlame is violence, and ukuziphindiselela is to revenge. Okay. So siyabona-ke the illustration laphayana uBhiza loya. So remember ukuthi when they managed to escape, uBhiza was not happy because one, he got embarrassed in front of izingane that were watching them being beaten up. His ego was kind of like bruised. So these are his exact words. So this is what he was saying. That is what he told Uvela on their way to the shore or to the spaza shop. Lonogada ungzumile, meaning this security um attacked me unexpectedly. All right. Madoda, ngifuna wonke umuntu athathe noma isiphi isikhala siphethe ukuze siyomhlasela. Gents, I want everyone to take out whatever weapon that they may have so we can go and attack the security. So this is what he probably said when he met the boys that were hanging outside the store. Isizanani Mazulu, angithi siyabona. So umbuzo-ke esiwutholayo othi chaza indikimba yokuziphindiselela ubhekise kuvela noBhiza, right? So explain the theme of revenge and focus on uvela and uBhiza, or drawing from uvela and uBhiza. Right, so this is what happened. Kunokuba-ke baxolise kunogada, instead of them apologizing to the security, truthfully ngokweqiniso, noma baphindele ekhaya or maybe just go back home, bahlela ukusebenzisa abafana ukuyosiphindiselela. So they organize or they arrange to use the boys that hang out at the store or at the shop, as you can see them, to pay revenge by attacking the security. So siyibona lapho indikimba yodlame, and they were not going to be pleasant or polite uma ngabe sebefika kunogada. Akho phela uBhiza uthi abafana bakhiphe zonke iy'khala abay'phethe, is asking that all the boys take out whatever weapon they might be in possession of, so they can go and hlasela. Hlasela is to attack. They want to hlasela unogada, bafuna uku-attack-a unogada. So uBhiza-ke uthi akuhlasele unogada, so he orders for the security to be attacked. uBhiza uthi akuhlasele unogada. Imibuzo-ke uthi kungani uBhiza eqoqa abafana ukuba bayohlasela unogada? What is the reason, or why does Bhiza gather the boys so they can go and attack the security? So in other words, why does he want the security to be attacked, ahlaselwe? So impendulo could be ukuthi or is ngoba wayefuna ukuziphindiselela. It's as simple as that. So he wanted to pay revenge kunogada for beating him up, ngokumshaya, right? So wabayalela-ke ukuba benzeni abafana. So what is it that he ordered the boys to do? Wabayalela ukuba bakhiphe zonke izikhali abanazo ukuze kuhlasele unogada. So he ordered the boys to take out, bakhiphe all the weapons that they had in order to attack unogada, all right, or to go after unogada. Right, so siyayibona-ke ukuqhubeka-ke kwale ndikimba yokuziphindiselela. Uzokhumbula ukuthi even uvela lied, waqamba amanga just to make the matter seem, legit. And then he said even his blue eye was caused by unogada. He lied and said he was also bitten by unogada. Indikimba-ke yokuziphindiselela iyaqhubeka. So the theme for revenge continues. Nansi imibuzo, here are the questions that you may come across. Who knows? Bala izinhlobo ezintathu zezikhali ezakhishwa ngabafana. Right, the three different types of izikhali. Konje, what did we say izikhali are? Yes, izikhali are the weapons that the boys took out So these are the weapons, some of the weapons that were taken out by Abafana. Abafana bakhipha imimese, knives, as you can see, izikudriver, as you can see, the screwdrivers, izimbazi ezincane, and these are izimbazi ezincane, the little axes. Wenzani-ke uvela ukulekelela umngani wakhe? So while uBiza was giving orders, telling the boys what to do to just take out the weapons that they had, naye-ke uvela uh, wanted to contribute. Okay, so the question is what is it that he contributed with, all right, in order to assist his friend. So impendulo ithi wacela amakhadibhodi kumama wasesitolo nepeni lokubhala. So he asked for the cardboards as well as the pen, as the writing pen that he was going to use, to just write imiyalezo on the cardboards, on the protesting cardboard. So he wanted to make the protesting cardboards. The next question is benze njani abafana ababengenazo izikhali, meaning what happened to the boys that did not have any weapons. So babatshela ke ukuba baxoshe amatshe, these are amatshe, the rocks, namabhodlela obhiya, and the beer bottles. So the boys who did not have or were not in possession of any what you call any weapon, then they had to pick up some rocks or stones to use when they got to esikoleni. Siyezwa ukuthi uvela wacela amakhadibhodi noma izingqwembe. Izingqwembe is the mqondofana for igama amakhadibhodi, cardboards. Right, so wayezowenzani? What was he going to do with them? How was he going to use the cardboards? Impendulo ithi-ke uvela wayezobhala izikhalazo zabo ngonogada. He was going to write izikhalazo, a very important word. Izikhalazo are the grievances, okay, the complaints about unogada, the concerns. So igama elithi isikhalazo could mean any of those words. Kubizwa ngani ukuxhumaxhuma okuhambisana nezikhalazo? So what do you call the jumping around that is done when people are protesting? So that jumping around and chanting is called ukushaya itoyitoyi. Right, lokho kubizwa ngokuthi ukushaya itoyitoyi. And then umbuzo olandelayo uthi bhala izikhalazo ezine ezabhalwa nguvele ezinqwembeni, right? At least four, there were actually four in total. Four grievances or concerns or complaints that were written by Uvela on the protesting boards ezingqombeni. So these are izikhalazo. Sishayelwane. Sishayelwane means why are we being beaten? Phansi ngamabhokolo. Away with bullies. Amabhokolo are the bullies. Phansi ngedonkipiri. Away with the knob carry. Asiwafuna amadevana ekati esangweni. We do not want a security that has the mustache that looks like that of a cat at the gates. So those were concerns abo that were written on the protest boards. Sesizwile-ke ukuthi when the protesters are jumping up and down, saying slogans or chanting slogans, that is called ukushaya itoyitoyi. So when they shaya itoyitoyi, other than chanting slogans, they also sing, bayacula, bacula ingoma yomzabalazo. Right, so also in this case, the boys also did the same thing. But again, the question is, yayithini ingoma yomzabalazo eyaculwa uvela? So uvela is the one who led the song of struggle that the boys received very warmly. So now the question is, what was the song of struggle? Ingoma yomzabalazo. So ingoma yayithi awulethe umshini wami. So the song said, awulethe umshini wami, which means bring me my gun. Base bese bangena elingakanani-ke abafana ngesikhathi bebona unogada ephuma endlini yakhe. So as they were singing, the boys were approaching, were moving closer to the security or to the school. But when they saw the security coming out of his security little house, so in which distance were they? So base bese bangeni elingamamitha amahlanu. So that is impendulo. They were 5 meters away, when they could see the security, bekwazi ukubona unogada. Umbuzo olandelayo uthi unogada wabuya negovu endlini. The security came out with igovu, from the house. Yini igovu? What is a govu? Igovu inja enkulu. Igovu is a big dog. Njengoba kuyifundile indaba-ke yisho ukuthi benze njani abafana uma bebona unogada ephuma negovu lenja endlini. So as you can see the illustration, this is what they did. So they all ran for their lives. Babaleka nje abafana. Right. Then you are asked to chaza isimo senkulumo. Explain the phrase. Nyawo zami ngibelethe. My feet just carry me. So that phrase, it means ukubaleka, right? Umuntu mekijima nje sithi ebalekela, running away from something sithi uyabaleka. And the phrase that one can use is nyawo zami ngibelethe. Uvela-ke nguye owayeyisishoshovu esihamba phambili. Bhala isishoshovu ngesingisi. So Uvela was a shoshovu that was on the lead, right? The word isishoshovu ngesingisi. So the word isishoshovu means an activist. Right, yini eyenza-ke unogada adedele igovu? What probe the security to unleash? Ukudedela is to unleash or to release, unleash the igovu. Remember ukuthi we said igovu is inja enkulu. So this is the reason why unogada got angry and unleashed the dog. Ukuthi kunomfana, there's a boy owamshaya ngebhodlela labhiya who hit unogada with a beer bottle. Konje wamshayaphi? Yes, wamshaya ekhanda. So he bit him on his head. Uzokhumbula ukuthi-ke in the previous chapter sike sathola indikimba yesihluko udlame nobugebengu. So we discussed these three themes: isihluku, which is brutality; udlame, which is violence; and ubugebengu, which is crime. So nakulesi sahluko-ke in this chapter as well, we are also experiencing, or we are also hearing about that. Let's look at the questions that we have. Yamluma kuziphi izindawo ezintathu inja uvela? So you will remember ukuthi-ke when unogada was angry, so he unleashed the dog, and inja-ke went firstly for the boy that beat unogada with ibhodlela likabhiya. All right, and then umfana-ke, that boy ran away, but uvela, remember ukuthi he was an activist here, so he wanted to be seen as this brave character here. So, and then the dog noticed that inja-ke yakubona lokho, right? And then yasiya kuyena uvela, and it went for uvela. Yamluma. What is to luma? Luma is to bite. So it bit him on which three parts of his body. Right. So yamluma izinqa. What is a zinqa? Yes, it's the bum. It also bit him on his calf. The calf is isihluzu, and then it also beat him on his, you know, he also chopped some of of his fingers iminwe. All right, so as you can see the illustration, nanguya uvela trying to calm the dog down. Kahle Spotty, Rex, Rex, over. So he didn't know what to call or how to stop the dog from beating him up. And I'm sure you guys had a good laugh when you were reading this section in class with your teachers, right? So Uvelagi unfortunately could not stop the dog from beating him. But when Unogada realized that the dog was about to beat him on his throat, which means the dog was actually going to kill him, yayizombulala inja. So umbuzo uthi-ke unogada wayikhuza. Ukukhuza is to stop or reprimand inja isifuna ukumluma kuyiphi indawo. So which area did the dog, or which part of his body did the dog wanted to beat him when it was stopped by the security? So Inja wanted to beat him kuqhoqho. Kuqhoqho is the throat. So you can just imagine ukuthi wayezofa uvele was going to die. So unogada-ke wakhombisa isihluku esikhulu ngalokhu. So meaning unogada showed you know, a lot of brutality by just allowing the dog to beat someone up and abuyele nje. So washaya uvela eselimele. So other than allowing the dog to bite uvela, so after that he continued to beat uvela up even after he could see that uvela was bleeding and helpless. So but this is the brutality that he allowed, or that he performed on uvela. Wenzani uBhiza ngesikhathi ecashe endlini kamalume womfana omncane? Remember ukuthi-ke at that time uBhiza yena was behind, was at the back of the protest. He decided not to be at the front, but it was Uvela who decided to be at the front, at the forefront. So when he realized uBhiza ukuthi umngani wakhe la useyashawa, that his friend was being beaten up and also the dog was biting him, he also ran for his life, and he found himself in a rendezvous house that belonged to the uncle of a little boy that was playing outside that house. So when uBhiza after everything was over, um, he left that rendezvous house, where he was hiding. So wantshontsha-ke kodwa-ke, we know ukuthi uBhiza is a ntshontshist. Wantshontsha umkhonto omfishane. So he stole um, a short spear. So umkhonto omfishane is a short spear. Sibona-ke futhi-ke kugqama nendikimba yobudedengu. Ubudedengu is negligence. Please highlight and write. Ubudedengu is negligence. So sithola ukuthi ukhethiwe uthemba uvela ngezingane zakhe. So as a sister and uvela as you know, her brother, she trusted him with her children. So now the question is, yibuphi ubudedengu obenziwa uvela ngezingane? So which ubudedengu, remember we said it's negligence that was done by uvela with regards to izingane. So uvela-ke wazishiya zodwa izingane, meaning he left the children by themselves. Akazenzelanga ukudla. He never made food for them. Which he was asked ayecela ukuba azenzele kona. So ubudedengu bukavela-ke baholela kuphi? Holela kuphi means what did it lead to? right? Okay, then they are asking you to chaza. uMbali koneminyaka eyisishiyagalombili, meaning Mbali was 8 years of age, wazama ukwenzela yena nomfowabo ukudla. She tried to make food for herself and her brother. Kwagcina sekusha impahla yasekhishini, and eventually the furniture from the kitchen ended up burning. Remember ukuthi lokhu njani istove sika paraffin, so it was a stove like this one that uMbali lit up, and she couldn't, turn it off or switch it off. It ended up catching the curtain catching the fire, and then when uMbali realized ukuthi she was in trouble together with her brother, she held her brother by hand, and they all went into hiding under the bed, in a separate room. Remember ukuthi kwabe sekufika uBhiza, then uBhiza came by, and then he could not see the children, and he called out Vela's name, and he left to pick up his stolen goods, which he stole from Kethiwe's house. Right, kusazwakala ngithi. Then-ke sibe sesethulelwa umlingiswa omusha active. So we've heard of uSkhulu before, but in this chapter, uSkhulu-ke naye-ke interacts with the other characters that are found in this chapter. Ake sithole ukuthi uvezwe kanjani uSkhulu. Uyinsizwa eyondlekile, insizwa umuntu owondlekile, usuke ebhafu, oyisigoranyana nje kancane, futhi uneminyaka engaba ngama40. He's around 40 years of age. Ubizwa ngoSkhulu ngoba wayeneqembu lebhola. He is called Skhulu because he used to own a soccer team. Iqembu lakhe lebhola lalibizwa ngokuthi Ofezela Football Club. His soccer team was called Ofezela FC or Ofezela Football Club. Unomuzi omuhle futhi omkhulu obiyelwe kahle. He owns a beautiful house which is beautifully fenced as well, and his house is big. Uhamba ngemoto eyi-4x4. He drives a 4x4. Nguye osiza uBhiza ukuthola amakhasimende azothenga izimpahla ezintshontshiwe. He is the one who assists uBhiza to outsource the customers who will buy the stolen goods. Ulwa izimpi zikaBhiza, meaning he fights Bhiza's battles. Right. So yiyo leya insizwa ebizwa ngokuthi uSkhulu. Bazana kanjani-ke uBhiza noSkhulu? How do they know each other? Ake sibheke-ke imibuzo-ke ezosichazela kahle. Let us look at the questions that will explain nicely how these two got to know each other. uSkhulu noBhiza bazana kanjani? How does Skhulu and Bhiza know each other? Right. Impendulo ithi uBhiza-ke wayedlalela iqembu likaSkhulu lebhola Ofezela, meaning uBhiza used to play for Skhulu's team, and the name of the team was called Ofezela. So this is in the past. So he no longer does. Right. But kodwa-ke uSkhulu, we are told ukuthi he still treats him as like his manager, right? Because uBhiza akasadlali ibhola. Right, so he still uses him. Kungani uBhiza evakashela uSkhulu kulesi sahluko? Why did uBhiza decide to visit uSkhulu in this chapter? The answer is ufuna amtholele umuntu ozothenga i-DVD player ayintshontshe kakhethiwe. So he wanted uSkhulu to find him a customer who will buy this DVD player which he stole from Kethiwe's house. Apparently, i-DVD player was eyohlobo oluphezulu. It was one of those very expensive types, or like good quality stuff. All right. Kungani uSkhulu-ke engayithenganga yena i-DVD? uSkhulu, remember ukuthi He also liked the DVD and asked if he could buy it himself. But then uBiza was like, no. uBiza wathi ngeke kulunge ngoba uyintshontshe eduze. Said it will just not work because he stole it from close by eduze. Wayekelana uBiza ukudlala ibhola. So what is the reason that made uBiza to stop playing soccer? The reason is waphuka umlenze, he broke his leg, and then udokotela wathi uma eqhubeka nebhola ngase anqunye umlenze. His doctor said if he continues to play soccer, he might end up having his leg amputated. Right, okay, how? Namangazi. Moving forward on while sibheka ukwazana, how uBiza noSkhulu knows each other. So the question is, kungani uSkhulu wayebiza uBiza ngoNtsephe? You remember ukuthi uBiza would address uSkhulu as Sikhulu, and that is not his real name. And uSkhulu naye would address uBiza as Ntsephe. Now, what does the word Ntsephe mean? Ntsephe is a champion. It's someone who is good at what they do. And then the answer ke esinayo la ithi ke uBiza wayedume ngokushaya amagoli esadlala ibhola. So he was famous for scoring goals when he used to play soccer. So, and the name Ntsephe is a champion. So it comes from that. Ngesikhathi kusikhulezwa ukuthi unogada ushaya uBiza wathi uqhuba intwala ngewisa. Chaza lesi simo senkulumo. When Sikhulu heard that the security beat uBiza up, he responded by saying this security guard uqhuba intwala ngewisa. What does that mean? So the phrase uqhuba intwala ngewisa, it means when you are extremely rude, when you uhlaza ngempela uyadelela. It means ukwedelela. uSkhulu-ke wathatha ziphi izikhali uma sebeya kunogada bhala okuthathu. So uSkhulu-ke when he was told ukuthi unogada beat uBiza up as well as uVela, he got angry. And then remember what we said on the list of how uBiza is portrayed. We said ulwa izimpi zika, uSkhulu. We said ulwa izimpi zikaBiza, right? So now we see it. So after being told ukuthi the security assaulted uBiza and uVela, uSkhulu is saying, you know what, I'm just gonna go sort that out. But yeah, he took some weapons with before he left his house. So what were those weapons? It's imvubu. Imvubu is the shambok. And this one in particular, yeah, it had iqhubu, it had a low bubble in the front or somewhere on it, in a qhubu. And then iwisa, here is the illustration of iwisa. He also took iwisa, and then finally he took isibhamu and he stashed it, on his behind enqulwini. Right, kusazwakala ngithi. Okay, siphinde sithole futhi indikimba yokuziphindiselela ibuya. The theme of revenge returning. uSkhulu kushaya unogada okungesiye. So this is actually udweshu between uSkhulu and unogada. Remember ukuthi uBiza naye is also there, all right? Because he wanted to witness unogada being punished. Nikeza-ke igama likanogada owashaywa nguSkhulu esikoleni. So the nogada that they found, it was a wrong one. It wasn't the same one from that morning. So that was the evening security. So, and his name is uJobe, unogada oshawe nguSkhulu. Kwakungubani isibongo sikanogada owayelumise uVela ngegovu? Then if uJobe is the one that they found in the evening or in the late afternoon, who was the one that was there during the day. So igama ke lalowo nogada kwakunguDlaba, uyena owayesasazele uvela ngezinja. So he is the one who unleashed the dogs to bite uvela and uBhiza. Wathini uSikhulu kunogada ekhombisa ukuthi uyabavuna? So what is it that uSikhulu said to the security, which is an indication that he spoils them? All right, he will protect them and he will not see anything wrong with them. So wathi uBhiza ke novela abathintwa, meaning Bhiza and Vela may not be touched. Whoever obathintayo uzixabanisa noSikhulu will then have to deal with siyezwa ukuthi uSikhulu wayeyibhokolo. He was a bully of note and he wanted nothing, no one to beat uvela noma uBhiza. All right. So he was their source of protection. And also ke wayeyibhuli, wayeyibhokolo. Ibhokolo is a bully. And we also realized that when he went to the clinic and then find the two security that were at the gate who asked him to sign before driving inside the clinic, which he never did. So he just forcefully entered the clinic, right? So wangena kanjani-ke uSikhulu emtholampilo okwakukhona kuwo uvela? How did Sikhulu gain access to the clinic emtholampilo where uvela was? Wenqaba ukusayina, he refused to sign at the gate. Wangena ngenkani and he entered forcefully. And he got away with it because he was a bokolo, he was a bully. And also he had izikali. Remember, he was carrying a gun as well. And usually people who carry guns, abantu abaphatha ibhamu, they think they are untouchable. And usually they're very rude. Sometimes, they will be rude on abantu on purpose because they know that they have a gun, forgetting that a gun it doesn't protect you when it's on your behind, and also it will have to take omunye umuntu naye to just draw their gun, and if they shoot you first, then that gun will be useless. Ebona lonto. Ngamaphuzu amathathu-ke chaza ukuthi bamfica ekusiphi isimo uvela. In 3 points, explain the situation they found uvela in when they got to the clinic, right? So I just wrote 3 points. You can just write as many points, or you can mention as many points as you can. But my points are uvela wayebhandishiwe bandishwe imilenze yomibili. It's supposed to bandishwe with an H, not bandishwe. Both legs, all right? Remember ukuthi inja beat him on both legs, on both calves. Wayemfimfa igazi ezinqeni. He had some blood oozing out of the bandage from his bum. Iminwe ke yayibhandishiwe. His fingers were also bandaged. Kukhona ongekho, and there was also a missing digits from his fingers. There's a lot that you can say. Remember, Uvela also could not walk by himself because he was in excruciating pain. Wayezwa iy'nhlungu ezimangalisayo, and also he was in pain. Wayezwa iy'nhlungu. So you can mention all of those things. Siyayibona leyo nto. Asikwazi-ke ukwenzela yonke into because you are the one who will be sitting for that exam or writing that exam or that assessment. So that's why we're giving you umsebenzi that you can do for yourself or with a friend. The first thing that you need to do is ngamaphuzu amahlanu in 5 points. Wena yiziphi izifundo ozithola kusukela ekuqaleni kwale ndaba kuze kube manje? So for every story that we read, okay, we are expected to learn some lessons from leso story leso. So izifundo-ke are the lessons. So you can just make a list of just 5 lessons or 5 points and jot down the lessons that you have learned from the story thus far. Kuyokusiza-ke ngama-exams because you'll never know. Sometimes the examiners may ask students what lessons have they learned from the story. Sebenzisa ulwazi lwakho-ke lwendaba ubhale ngesizinda ubhekise kulokhu. So also use your knowledge of the story and write about the setting and focus on isikhathi and isimo senhlalo. I know ukuthi we touched on these things at the beginning of the story, but now the story has continued and we are in chapter 3 manje. So you can just see if you can write isizinda on your own and mention focusing on isikhathi, substantiate as well, and also isimo senhlalo, the lifestyle. How are people treating each other in this chapter in particular? So there's an interesting character uSkhulu naye manje who is adding flavor la kuma characters and also to isimo senhlalo, the lifestyle. Kungenzeka ukuba asizibalanga zonke indikimba. It is possible that we may not have spoken about all or listed all the themes that were found in chapter 3 ezikhona kule ndaba. Khuluma-ke ngendikimba noma ngezindikimba ezingabalwanga. So just write about or talk about the theme or the themes that you think maybe we should have included or discussed. Zenzela amanothi akho, make your own notes azokusiza ukukhumbula okungenani izindikimba ezintathu that will help you remember at least the 3 themes ozokwazi ukubhala ngazo ngesikhathi esivivinyo noma sokuhlolwa that you'll be able to use during the assessments or the final exams. All right, otherwise ngisathemba ukuthi niwujabulelile umsebenzi wethu. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Lo msebenzi kuhlelwe uthandeka okabekwa ovela kwikabekwa Mumbo Publications. Ningakhohlwa-ke ukusubscribe, please subscribe. Kade ngibuka nje ama-likes ukuthi ama-likes aba 1000 but people abasubscribe-ayo bawu-200. What do you call that? Kahleni guys, kahleni. Right, so there is my handle there. Ngizokhathala-ke phela nami, I will stop making these resources if you're not going to subscribe. Please just ask your friends to subscribe. Ngiyabonga, nisale kahle.